Let me check
because
it.
I think I have to hit the go live on my end.
Why am I streaming at 60 frames per second? Let me go back to 30.
Yeah, man. Because you know what? Some people have been complaining that we got too high of a stream to where the frames is fucking up their shit.
Low key.
All right, there it is. So it skipped, and then we back, and then we're back.
We are back.
So that means our stream keys might actually be at the beginning. Why did
It's
this tell
not.
everybody?
Why are you saying that?
I don't know.
Why are you saying that?
I don't know. It was an accident.
Why you telling people now? Hold up.
It was an accident.
Hold up.
I think out loud. It's a problem I have. I'm sorry.
No, I played it back to the beginning. Hold up, man. I think I did. I don't even know. Fuck.
Don't worry, I'll
I can
investigate
do
this.
some check.
This man. It could be, but I went all the way back to the beginning.
No, I ain't there. No,
that means I think I have to hit the live button. I think I hit that live button.
See, that's weird.
I think I have to hit the live button because he's connecting off of my stream key. Because I'm pinging off of him to go ahead and stream.
Right. I mean, I guess that's good. That makes sense. I can see it.
Yeah, until I get this new PC going.
I'll be glad when you get it so you can't say that no more.
Yeah, I know, right? I mean, you know, kind of like, you know,
be happy, man.
When I get this new
pinging off
PC
Biz,
going, man.
What the fuck?
Come to the dark side, man. Betray PlayStation, man. You don't need no PC. I mean, you don't need no PlayStation.
Oh, no, I'm only using it strictly for the damn.
So you will get a capable PC, but you're not going to use it for gaming at all?
He go buy some Alienware shit too. Like,
no,
he
no,
would.
nigga,
I told him not to.
$2,000.
Yep.
No, you're wrong.
But it's on sale, bro. I got it for $4,000, man.
Right. I'm gonna use it just for stream keys.
The interest is low too. They only won at 10%, bro.
I bought insurance on it just in case.
Y'all ain't funny,
bro. I went to Jamba Juice, man. The little peach joint, the peach drink is amazing, bro.
Yo, why is peach like, you know, starting to be for me, I'm starting to see peach, and then I'm starting to get like a little, you know, having a little mouth watering, like, you know, sensation with it. Like, yo, peach beer, you know, peach cobbler, you know, all that shit. Like, I'm starting to get into.
Peaches are great, man. I think they like stand the test of time too. Whereas like, there's nothing that I remember that's been peach that's been bad.
I know what you're trying to say, but when you said stand the test of time, that was pretty funny because it's like it's a fruit, bro. It's been here.
Yeah.
But look, aren't there fruits that you used to eat before and then like you eat after and you're just like, this ain't shit? Like I have higher respect for like blueberries and raspberries. When I was younger, I didn't fucks with it that much.
I never fuck. I don't like blueberries.
Oh, I fucking love blueberries.
On video games and in real life.
Oh shit. Blackberries are amazing.
I used to go hard on blackberries, like the Kool-Aid. I used to go hard on blackberry because it was good. And then like I fucked it up so bad, like I put too much blackberry in there. And and so like my taste for blackberries is completely gone.
Ooh. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. So for the peaches thing, I think it was a rumor that if you eat peaches or some type of fruit, your nut would taste like that fruit.
That's pineapple, so people would
pineapple. Yeah, pineapple is like the biggest one that works more effectively. But it makes your nut taste good to women. So yeah, that's cool. So everybody was on the pineapple flow or peaches flow, I think.
Or just the pineapple diet.
Right.
That's crazy. I heard that too. I just don't believe it.
Me neither. I'm not doing that shit. It's probably a marketing ploy.
Hey, baby.
Hey, happy holidays. Happy holidays.
Happy holiday.
Damn, Christmas around the corner, son.
Man, Christmas is here, bro.
It is.
Don't be late, bro. Don't be late, man. Hit the stores today or tomorrow.
Have a peachy stream. I don't know, man.
Hey Liz, did you ever want sick to just eat exclusively pineapples for a while? You know, just to get the flavoring right, get the seasoning on it.
All right, but what would you say if like, what would you say if like, if you ate like, because this is piggybacking off the last of a couple episodes ago. What if it was like your favorite food, bro, and that shit made your nut like smell like straight up like garbage juice? Like, and your girl tells you to stop eating your favorite food. Would you do it?
I don't know.
I don't know what you're. I don't know.
I'm trying to figure out what you mean, bro. Like, you
Yeah,
say,
I don't know. And
you said
Biz,
gar- okay, so you say,
you keep sending you keep sending a whole bunch of A's on Twitter.
well, I wanted to get the I wanted to get the key far away so there's no mistakes.
All right. Cool. No, but she never made that special request. Kickz, what are you talking about? Something that makes your nut taste like garbage juice.
Well, I'm just saying, like, let's say the inverse of the pineapple thing, where pineapple makes it taste good. What if like you eating hamburgers makes your nut taste like garbage juice, and your girl doesn't like it? Do you stop eating hamburgers?
Well, they say beef
No.
definitely fucks up the taste. Smoking does.
No.
Heavy drinking. What else? Man, I don't know. Like, just bad shit does bad shit to it, I guess.
Yeah. Bad shit does everything wrong to your entire body. So, no. Okay.
Hamburgers are fucking good, son.
Word.
Maybe I haven't had a
But
burger. It's been a while since I had a burger. I don't fuck with burgers, bro. Burgers aren't.
But I feel like that's an urban legend, right? So like, would there be an urban legend for women? Like, if whatever they ate actually traveled down there, and while you were eating the shit, or not the shit, that's the wrong thing to say. While you were eating the cat, you kind of tasted, something different, something off.
Well, what
Like,
they eat can
do you think that's a thing?
Yeah, 100%. If what they eat can affect the smell, what you think it don't affect the taste?
I don't know, man.
It is a secretion.
Smell is the second thing to tasting. It's the same thing actually. You can't smell without a tongue.
Well, okay, what would a woman have to eat for it to smell a certain way?
If they eat like a bunch of
Bacalao?
tuna, it's probably gonna smell like tuna, bro.
Yeah, man, bacalao, bro. You don't want that. Women don't eat bacalao.
It sounds like
No,
something
baby,
you should
Kickz would not stop drinking pork slap if it fucks up his shit. He would definitely not, baby. So Biz is saying tuna is the number one factor in why most women's pussy, if it does smell like that.
You always do this. You want people to get what you're saying so accurate, but you'll fuck up everybody else shit. What I said was, I think tuna is one of the things.
And I'm getting pork slap to endorse us, bro. I think I'm gonna find them on Twitter. I'm gonna follow them right the fuck now, fam.
Get their fucking email, son. It's on the can. The can is right next to you. Get the fucking email.
Actually, I got a Knicks Budweiser can. You know what I'm saying? Because the Knicks are garbage and they need some support.
We definitely
they got a Budweiser can
one time.
Yeah, it's like a Knicks Budweiser can.
I can use some pork slap bread. Fuck it.
Nah, I don't buy
Let me
that
see if pork slap got Twitter, fam. Hey, look at this shit. I'm looking at I put pork slap in Twitter.
It's called not watching your shit.
Nah, ain't it?
It said this might be the best image I've ever seen on a beer can. It's pork slap. Let me see. Watching the Hogs put a serious pork slap on the Rebels.
If your diet affects your farts, it affects your pussy smell. I'm sorry.
Oh damn. Oh.
That'll
be awful.
This is why we need a lady in there.
Nah, man, ain't gonna change my mind. So I don't need her to hear her
Well,
side.
it's a good debate.
I don't want to hear
people.
that, bro. I don't care about
All right.
that. Don't give a fuck about that,
we
bro.
we might got a debate with Siri, fam.
Nah, Siri, my
Oh
homie,
yeah,
bro.
call in Siri. Oh, Siri, dumbass man.
Hey Siri, can a diet affect the smell of a vagina?
I don't understand.
Okay.
Yo, Siri
Hey,
protecting
Siri.
y'all, fam.
Can food affect the smell of a vagina? She hung up on me.
She's like, how the fuck dare you, Biz?
Hey Siri, can eating certain foods change the way a vagina smells?
As a wise human once said, whoever smelt it dealt it.
You motherfucker. She a bitch, bro. Fuck her.
see, I told you, Siri was dumb as fuck. I told
Nah, she was built with estrogen in mind, so she protecting her people. That's all that is.
I was gonna say, man.
At the very least, she should pull up some kind of internet shit. Remember, like she was like, this is what NASA says." so she could definitely pull up something like, "Well, this is what doctor or whatever the fuck."
MD Web says or some shit.
Yeah, she could definitely pull that up, but she's like, hell no, I ain't about to say that shit. And she's been listening to the entire conversation because she was like, like she didn't even want to hear that shit. She want to hear that shit.
However, there are a number of foods that can impact vaginal health, and this can be anything causing yeast infection or some unwanted odor. Can cause some unwanted odor. So, diet can impact the smell of a vagina, Liz.
My baby says Siri is the GOAT because Siri told you whoever smelt it dealt it.
Ooh, I'm so hurt.
You take it with a grain of salt, nigga.
Diet affects everything. The vagina follows the same rules of thumb as the rest of your body. Too much sugar, not a good thing. Too much alcohol, not a good thing.
My man's was like, one time he was, I think he went to India or some shit like that, or he went to London or some shit like that, but he was messing with an Indian chick. And he said he was in the bed with her, and she was like profusely smelling like, I don't know, like curry or some shit. I don't know, not to be any racist, but he said he couldn't fuck with her no more. He was like, yeah, man, I can't do that.
Hey, okay, check this out. So I found an article written by a Karina Wolf with 2 F's. It was updated June 13th, 2019. Okay. I'm going to go down to
you got to show them the screen.
Nah, fuck that. So it says onions don't just cause a bad oral odor. In fact, any food that can give you bad breath can cause your vagina to stink. I rest my case. One of your own people. It was your own people.
What's the data behind it?
Fuck, I'm not a scientist, bro. It was written by a doctor. Dr. Nicole Scott at IU Health.
Yeah, well, usually they have like data or something like that supports their case.
Bro, if you wanted to debar what I just said, you go investigate it. I don't got time for that, bro. I know it doesn't. I know bad food makes the vagina stink.
Look, he went and looked it up, but he can't even give it.
I'm not going all deep down the well, bro. I don't mind going shallow. That's what I'm saying.
He like, I go to the first search on Google, nigga. Tell me that's wrong.
What the fuck we got internet for? We ain't gonna use it as a research tool.
Well, yeah. All right, man. I was just asking, bro. Just asking for the data.
It's all over, man. Link after link after link after link after link. I think it's pretty much a rule of thumb at this point.
All right, y'all. So if that's the case, if we're not just talking about vaginal smells, we're talking about penal smells too.
I'm not talking about that.
Well, obviously it's the same. It's the same, right?
So it's totally not, bro.
Since we first started with peaches and
does your dick bleed? Don't call it the same, bro. Don't be disrespectful to a vagina.
Bruh.
You dick bleed every
I
month,
don't know
bro.
how you get
If
that,
my
nigga.
if my meat bled, son,
Every
I don't know
month?
how to live.
It's not the same.
All right, so it's only similar in the case of peaches and let's see, what was that shit? Pineapples, and it ain't got nothing to do with anything else. All right,
Actually, pineapples might raise the pH. I mean, lower the pH in women, which probably make it taste nasty.
scientific biz right here.
Because it's kind of
All
acidic.
right,
Yeah, I don't know.
I like research biz. It's pretty cool, man.
I don't think you do, bro. You being that word, I don't know.
facetious.
I was thinking that, but I was like, that's probably not it. But I think it is.
Facetious, not to be confused with feces.
Which also
Nah.
smells weird.
Also smells weird. Oh man, so what y'all do this week, man?
This week I went and did some Christmas shopping, bro. I got this thing called a morph board for my son. Dang, I hope he's not watching this jam.
Power Rangers.
No, it's like a scooter I can turn into a skateboard and vice versa. It's pretty dope.
Oh, okay,
Damn.
cool. That's what's up.
That's fire, man.
Kick, push, kick, push. All right, go.
Well, for me, like I've been working all week, and people really care about their procrastinating ass packages. Like they really care about that stuff. So
It's Christmas, bro.
yeah, pretty much. But it's like they get mad at you for them being lazy. It's like I don't know what to tell you, bro. But basically that, and I made a song.
Oh, so what you're saying is that the package is late because they didn't order on time.
Well, they just exclude the fact that everybody else is late and they shit is in a fucking wormhole of things. I don't know what the fuck goes on in that warehouse, bro. But they assume that I know. So, yeah.
Yeah, you stole something?
Well, technically, it's not stealing if they don't know they got it. So if they don't know they got it, I'll take it. It's not stealing.
That's totally
that
what it
means,
is.
Yeah, that means absolutely.
But other than that, yeah, I made a song and I wanna couple it with a video, so I might do that soon.
That's cool, man. What's it about? It's about me.
It's about I don't damn son. That'd be awkward. Imagine like, hey Biz, I made something for you, bro.
You did that for Kick? I mean, you did that for Sick.
No. That's because Sick thinks he writes better than me. And I told him, you don't write better than me. I made a song and it's out there, and his shit is somewhere in the abyss.
Shit. Oh.
His shit is somewhere in the abyss.
Right. Yo, go check out Sleeping Giant. I mean, what's that shit called?
Oh man.
Oh,
this guy disrespected my brand.
OD to Fortitude. Sleeping toenail. Something. I don't know.
Lyrically, I don't think you could ever be on my level lyrically, Sick. Ever.
Okay.
And I guarantee that you won't even try to do it because you're gonna do this. Oh no, fuck that, and you're gonna never try to be on my level. But I know you'll never be on my level lyrically.
Jay-Z said it best. Just because you don't understand him, it doesn't mean that he's nice. I'm just gonna say that and just let it be.
Dang.
I'm just saying, man.
That was a jab, bro. He just like punched you in the mouth a little bit.
He can make all the little tiny jabs he wants, bro, but niggas got the haymakers over here. He can never counter those. You know what I'm saying? It's out in the air, bro. Dang. If you want people to judge, ain't nobody gonna judge the blankness you got behind you. They're gonna judge what they see, and that's what I wrote and got out on the air, which I did in a day, and your shit took like 6 months. and then you put it in a different form, in battle rap form. If we was doing that, I could smoke you in that too, bro. But let's not even get into that.
How many
Jeez.
how many listeners do you have right now?
What? Oh, so you're gonna play that card? So does that mean that Soldier Boy is the greatest, like fucking rapper of all time because he got those fucking 2 billion ringtone views?
I don't know if it's going to be anybody. It will probably be Nas X, Lil Nas X, right now.
Yeah, he's the greatest rapper of all time. He got all the views.
I'm not
Yeah,
talking about being the greatest rapper, but you're saying that it's out there, and I'm trying to figure out how many people have listened to it since you said it's there for the world to see.
I don't know. It's on SoundCloud. I can't really tell on Spotify, or I could check, but not that many. Are you
What up,
saying?
Lee?
Are you saying your numbers would do better or something?
I'm just asking a question, Kickz.
But what are you alluding? What are you alluding to though?
You said it's out there, and even in your song, you said it was going to go viral. So, I'm just trying to figure out it hasn't went viral yet.
Well, that was obviously a joke, but
Right. My point exactly.
oh, so I went viral before. Have I ever went viral before? On a whim, I'm gonna get viral off this one song. Like that's retarded.
You said it, nigga.
In a laughing tone. It's like, what the fuck?
Anyways, yo, Lee, what'd you do? How you doing? Shit.
What is
How
wrong
y'all
with your
doing?
voice, bro? It was fine 20 minutes ago.
I know,
No,
right?
why are you lying? Why are you lying? It
No,
wasn't fine 20 minutes ago.
It was fine when I first got on the Hangout.
Oh, you probably caught me in a good spot, but like I was talking with Kickz, and my shit been fucked up the entire time.
Oh,
Yeah, son. I'm used to it already, fam.
okay. Because when I first got in the call, he sounded regular. Or maybe I just wasn't paying attention.
Y'all gotta let me jump on your track.
Yo,
What
hey, Liz, you're gonna have no hope. Sick doesn't put out music. You're gonna be, I don't know, man, on the track by yourself, man. This guy don't pull up.
Oh man. So yeah, yo, how y'all doing, man? Oh yeah, my week. Let's see. I worked and I watched these little girls and played some Call of Duty. And that's it. I'm trying to see what's going on for later because this might be a short podcast, so because of the news, but trying to see what's going on for later with these guys so we could go ahead and have a gaming stream.
Bro,
If so,
oh man, I know this. I know it ain't. I know we have like a curriculum when we do these things, but bro, the big orange has been impeached, bro.
Yeah, I wanted to bring it up too, but yeah.
Okay, I mean, if y'all want to discuss it, man, we a
Oh,
team.
no,
So
I don't really want to go into detail and like that, but like, yo, do y'all really
No.
think it's going to amount to anything? That's pretty much all I want to ask.
Bro, it
No.
tarnishes his record for like life. Like he's going down as the worst of all time and got impeached. Like that shit.
he's the third, would have been the fourth president to be impeached.
Yep.
At least in the House, as far as the Senate goes, the motherfuckers ain't gonna do shit. As far as the Republicans, so.
So what the hell was the
But-
point, man? All the motherfuckers who like wanted to get this thing together could have been writing good laws to help us instead of trying to look like the superhero getting rid of him, which ain't gonna work probably.
Mm.
See, I say this all the time, man. Like Congress has a bunch of committees that are, committed to a whole plethora of problems. So this impeachment thing does not take precedent over everything, even though it may seem like it due to the news cycle. But there are other committees out there that are actually trying to handle certain things.
Well, no. I'm talking about the people who work in the House. The House people. They didn't want to put this together, right? They didn't want to initiate
Yeah, but
this,
it's not everybody. It's not everybody.
Oh.
They have certain committees who bring up certain things for a bill or whatever to pass or anything like that. So they go ahead and they draw up the bill, and then the whole body itself votes on the bill.
Oh, they weigh in.
Yeah, they weigh in on it.
I can almost promise you, wasn't nobody doing no right when this came out. It was like a free vacation. Oh, we about to impeach? Shoot, man, I'm about to go to Dubai for like, yeah. Everybody gonna be
And
thinking
I
we
heard,
working.
and I heard at least about like 2 hours of it. Like it's like a 10-hour stream or live stream on YouTube. But I listened to like 2 or 3 hours of it, and like the people who were supporting Trump were saying basically the same thing of he didn't do nothing wrong. It's not we did it by the law. Basically, they're saying there's no law saying he can't do this type of shit. So he didn't do nothing wrong. Like nigga, you know damn the fuck well he's being an asshole. Just because there's no law like backing it up doesn't mean he's not fucking being an asshole who needs to be impeached.
Well, he has been. It's over. He's been impeached. He just had, I
Yeah,
don't
like
think
their
anybody's
defense
ever been
is
removed from office though. Not even
their defense.
I'm sorry. Go
Matt
ahead.
Clinton.
Hold on, say that again, Biz.
I don't think anyone's ever been. All the people who have been impeached, they all stay in office, so it don't even matter.
Uh, but he getting jail time. I think maybe.
Well, it's like I said, the one I forget, goddamn it, the man's name was there, but he resigned before he even like got it all the way through. So technically, he's been removed from office, I guess.
Mm.
Watergate. What the fuck? Who the fuck was that? God damn it!
Nixon. Nah, I don't. It was
Was it? Sounds like it.
Yo, listen
Yeah,
to
I
all this
think so.
collusion on our stream, bro. I don't like this colluding. Okay, stop colluding out there. Stop it. You
But,
usurpers.
usurpers
Or usurpers.
Okay.
Usurpers.
All right. But yeah, man, he got impeached, and it's like Kickz was saying, the defense was he didn't do anything wrong, or they try to attack the process. But more than likely, they tried to attack the process, which has been created by a Republican. So the Democrats have only been following what the Republicans have created in the sense of the process. So now they're going against a Republican process, which is crazy because that's what most Republicans do. They create something and then later on they're against it, and then so on and so forth.
Well, yeah. I just want to see if I thought he was going to actually get removed. I don't think he is, man. He's going to go for 8, bro.
He's not. I don't know if he's going to go for 8. I don't think he's going to get it.
No, we always do doubles these days.
I think he is. I don't think he's gonna be like anywhere near in office, bro. Because like basically he was colluding with the enemy. Like I don't think anybody else.
I'm gonna tell you why right now. You ready?
What's up?
We are Democrats. I'm gonna say that Democrats are splitting the vote again. Cracks splitting. You saw that. Democrats are splitting the vote again. There's like how many candidates on the Republican side? Like 2. There's like 6 Democrat nominees for the presidential election. We're splitting the vote, bro. Again, Andrew Yang and Bernie and who else?
Warren.
Yeah, Warren, Elizabeth. Yeah. That's it, bro. That's it. Loss.
Well, Bernie has been rising in the polls. Warren, not so much. He's actually been going down. So Bernie has been leading so far across the entire country, not necessarily in specific states, but I don't know the numbers right now because I wasn't prepared. But Bernie is up.
Yeah, but like that's just blue side. Like there's no divisiveness on the red side like that. I think they're gonna go ahead and vote again. Just keep the house red.
The house is blue though.
No,
oh,
not
you talking
that
about
house,
the White House?
The White House.
You talking about the White House? Okay. Why we call it the White House anyway?
Because it's white,
so,
bro. What? It's painted white.
Nice. It's painted nicely. Look at that White House.
We go.
Should put the president in there.
Well, we all know why. But let's see. As far as splitting the vote, I want to say this: the United States is far more progressive than they think they are. They do like these social programs that help them out. So, not on a negative tip, but the ignorance upon the public that seem to think that Medicare for all is not a good thing is ridiculous because they depend on fire departments, they depend on police, they depend on Social Security, especially Republicans who are against social programs. They actually depend on social programs. So for them to be like, I don't want big government, that's one thing. And um, I don't know, man. It's crazy to me while we're seeing all this unfold, and we saw it in 2016 where people were definitely being uh, hypocritical in what they're criticizing. They think socialism turns into communism, but that's only if it goes unchecked, apparently, and they think that it's just going to be rampant. And it's not only dealing with Medicare for all, but the Green New Deal and things like that, where it's supposed to be helpful. It's supposed to help everyone in the United States. And Republicans and the right wing of the Democratic Party have been fooling people for a while now. That's all I got.
Yeah.
Man, you sounded too
That's-
smart to follow up with that, bro. I'm gonna try my best though. This sucks.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Right. That was good. That was sound. That was very sound.
Yo, it's pretty funny. Like you're actually pretty knowledgeable or something, man. I never thought this would happen.
Now it starts sounding like a slight, nigga. Now it sound like a slight.
Oh man.
I appreciate
You're welcome,
the
bro. You're
first
welcome. You're
half.
welcome.
I
You're
appreciate
welcome.
the first half of your compliment. The second half was a backhanded one.
Nah,
But-
man, that's man. I would never backhand you on purpose.
Nah, can't happen. Me? Nah.
But yeah,
Nah, and I'm on like I mean, since we're on this shit, what do y'all? I mean, I really want y'all opinion on it since we're talking about it right now.
okay.
What about the house and like
About this entire ordeal, basically the whole from the uh the election to what's actually going on in the states and what can possibly be done.
well shit, man. I just feel like we cuz when you was talking about that, like I was thinking about people who have extra terms. Like I think there was one president who had like a third term and it was like only one president in history. But like it's good that like we got the cycle. Well, that was just me thinking in my head. But I was thinking about like Vladimir Putin who basically is Russia god. Like this dude would never leave until he dies and he probably not going to die for a long time. But it's just uh I don't know, like what with what Bernie's doing right now, basically what you were saying with the whole free healthcare thing. Absolutely we need that. And when you was bringing up the whole thing about socialism and communism, because me and my friend kind of argue about that, like not often, but like I kind of like socialism. Um, and basically he's like, no, that's communism. It's like a fucking old old style of government and things like that. But I'm like, if they could get it right, I feel like that's not to say it's the way to go, because I feel like capitalism is kind of like the modern day fucking what we should be governed by. It's just that it has its loopholes, and like if you play the game right, you're gonna be, you know, a god country guy. But you know, just things like that I was thinking about. But like with the whole election and things like that, I don't know, Bernie the goat, man. That's all I gotta say. Like,
I mean, I don't necessarily think that we need to do that, man. I don't even think we have to go to that extreme, really, because that is bleed in every other aspect of life. But if we're talking about medical is the most exploitative. It just takes advantage of people, bro. It's the worst expense that you have because it's outrageously priced. It just is. Like other countries, like it doesn't cost that freaking much. You know, you don't gotta go sit with it don't cost $150 to sit with a doctor for 20 minutes in other places. Like it's ridiculous. So I mean,
yeah, and that's like
it needs to be managed. And like if you go into a mechanic shop, everything that you could possibly need done in your car is itemized. as far as labor and mechanical expense. Defined. It should be across the board everywhere. You shouldn't be getting a lot of differences in prices unless you just weren't go and meet a crackhead. He probably do it for $20, but you don't want to do that. If you want to go to a professional, they have a matrix that tells them how much something should cost and how much labor it costs. All the breakdown. To an extent, you can't really do that with health because everybody's different, but they can have a certain margin of mild to severity in price. Like we gotta fix that shit, man. It's just ridiculous. Medication too.
And the fact that it's a business as well is like throwing a whole wrench in it, is because you're gonna sell people the pills that they don't need so you can make money and shit like that. It's just all fucked up.
Yeah, 100%.
The thing is, I feel like that capitalism has taken its course, and I understand that capitalism is supposed to be the grand way of doing things, but I only think capitalism should be within the markets that it's supposed to be originally designed for. Now, when I say that, I'm talking about selling merchandise and everything like that, but not in a political realm, not in services where it's needed, and people have been taken advantage of, and capitalism infused with socialism in certain areas can be a good thing. Uh, the problem is people are so fixated with what the mainstream media says, and the mainstream media is telling everybody that socialism is trash, socialism is garbage, socialism leads to evil. Yet, again, what I was saying with fire departments, social security, and other forms of social programs, it is beneficial. So people are listening to that shit from other folks that have a lot to gain by telling you that it's wrong. And have almost not necessarily everything to lose, but profit goes down in some cases, and profit goes away for the most part, for medical needs and drug prices and everything like that. And honestly, these guys are getting most of their um, ad revenue from who? Medical companies, drug companies, and shit like that, all day, 24/7. So, so obviously they're gonna talk against it, and to me, that's a problem. Like I was saying, socialism and capitalism can work hand in hand together. Bernie Sanders is an example of that, where he wants socialistic programs, but he wants, but he's cool with capitalism. Like, he's a millionaire, and how did he get his millions of dollars? He did it the right way by uh, probably not even hurting a single soul, selling books and things like that. But that's him.
Right.
Um,
It's like when you talk about it, like capitalism is definitely the way to go, but it's just so many fucking ins and outs of it where it just makes it you can be a corrupt system for sure. So mixing the two up seems like we just need a hybrid off of capitalism. We
yeah,
need
it's gotten into our politics, man. And once it
yeah,
gets into our politics, it's no good. It's all bad. It's all
right,
bad.
right.
Like they're the only people
No.
that can illegally be bribed. Like what the hell?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
They kind of
man.
was being bribed from the beginning, and when you think about it,
Well, yeah, and then once they realized they can get caught up for it, then they started paying their way into getting bills passed to make it legal.
right,
Um,
right.
say what you want, man. Some of these countries that are considered communistic or anything like that, man, once they find out somebody is corrupt, they going in on that ass.
Yeah,
They are going
absolutely,
in on that ass, and
They don't care
absolutely.
about being killed either. They all be in the middle of the street. Like they all be with it. Like I ain't about to be out there. I
Yeah,
know what happens next. I seen that on TV. I ain't going out there. But them, they don't
yeah.
care.
I think
They fighting for what they want.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what happened in like Egypt, where I forgot who was ruling at that time, or ruling, who was president at that time, but like they had a giant war for democracy, and these dudes were going in. They're like, we don't fuck with this guy. We want this guy out. He's dead. It was a giant thing in Egypt.
Yep, and then the police show up or whatever kind of security detail shows up and beat the fuck out of everybody, and they right back the next day, band-aids and all. I'm like, nah, not
Yeah.
me, man. I'm about to watch this on television.
Yup.
I got my ass beat yesterday, fam. Don't even come past to pick me up, man. I'm good.
I don't want none of that smoke. I'm done for.
I want to say that the biggest problem, there's two big problems. There's two big problems in the United States, which I see. I see that the politicians are easily corrupt, mostly, and that the mainstream media and everybody else is even people who are not even benefiting off of the money that's being given to, like, anyway, the people that are not even benefiting are actually for it, and that's one problem. But the biggest thing is the American people not understanding. We are not understanding that money is influencing these politicians. It doesn't matter what these assholes say to you. When you check out their record and then you look at who has donated to them, quote, donate, right? I'm gonna throw the air quotes in there. Who
Right.
donated to them, and you see that the policies are being pushed in that donor's favor. You have to put two and two together, and in that case, you have to push these motherfuckers out. I understand most people don't feel like voting is the case anymore because they look at the way, in a sense, the presidential election is. Um, the presidential election is the popular vote, and then you got the electoral college, which is ultimately the say so, not necessarily the popular vote. I'll be honest right now, I have never voted in my life because I never seen that voting actually matters. But I'm starting to understand a little bit more as I get into the political realm, and I'm actually vote independent. I'm gonna be an independent. I'm not fucking with either party because Democrats on some other shit, and then Republicans are at least in that party, not necessarily the people who support them, hopefully not, but the people in that party are definitely on some other shit as well. So
Mhm.
I'm gonna vote independently, and it's just crazy, man. People vote for their own destruction, and others
Yeah.
and others know what they're doing.
Yeah, I'm not party affiliated either, man. I remember like the first time I voted with my grandma. My homie Tim went, he not my homie no more, but he was then. We went to go, all three went to go vote together. Since it was our first time voting. She was like, I'll take y'all. As soon as we got the car, we walked up to the school or whatever. It was a bunch of people out there, obviously wearing their colors, Bloods and Crips. And the Crips walked up to us and hand us a pamphlet. It was the cheat codes. You can't fail this test, bro. It tells you exactly who to vote for. I'm like, yo, what's that? Oh, these are the candidates that we're gonna vote for. I said, we.
We.
Right.
I thought I had a choice.
and I think the reason why they do that is because they be, like I said, they split their vote so bad, they got to be told who to vote for so that we stand a chance of winning. But ever since I saw it, I was like, bro, I'm not taking part in this, man. I'm going to be independent as well. I'm not following nobody's party or nothing like that, man. I don't. If it sound right, it is right. I'm not just going to go in blindly and just take a pamphlet from the Crips when I walk up to the school. No, you can forget that. I ain't doing it.
Right. And like when it comes to voting, like I always try to vote. Like I try to vote every year, and the reason why I do so is because easily I could want to say that I don't want to vote, but in the back of my head I'm just like, all the motherfuckers who's doing that corrupt shit, who wants somebody so and so to go move up in the totem pole, they're definitely gonna vote anyway, regardless if I vote or not.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, so all these corrupt motherfuckers is gonna vote regardless if I vote or not. I might as well just put my ballot in there and try and make that, quote unquote difference that it might make. So so I try to vote every year, and when it comes to just basically like the corruptness of like all the stuff that's going on, and like I was thinking about it in this way when Sick was saying it. um Trump basically did the basicness of of getting all the popular opinions and just like throwing it out there. It's like, oh, we're gonna build the wall, we're gonna do this and blah blah, and then at the end you see what his uh presidency was. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna throw flashy words at you all the time. So it's like, I don't know. You just
But
gotta
you
do
know
your
what?
research and vote.
You know what? Although we don't agree with him. Well, I can't say that I don't agree with him 100%.
Hmm.
He still pushed the agendas that he promised.
That's true.
When was the last time you ever seen that?
Obama.
Push the agendas he promised.
Oh,
I don't know about that.
not all of them. Not
He
all
didn't.
of
He
them,
didn't
but
do any of them.
uh,
All he did was promise us change. That's fine. That's going to come either way.
And
As soon as you sit in that chair in the Oval Office, that's change. Mission accomplished.
yeah, it's a different story once you get entangled with the whole web. Like, it definitely is different.
Yeah, so it's like, that's one thing I will say about him is that he did his best to keep his word. You know what I mean? Like he really
Right.
pushed every agenda except for Detroit. There was nothing he could do about the industry up there. He said he was going to keep the coal mines open. I guess he realized he really didn't have no control. He
I
visited
remember
them. He
that.
visited them and tried to do the best he could. I guess he found out that there really ain't shit he could do. In the automotive industry in Detroit, he tried to go up there and do something with that, but I guess he found out there wasn't really shit he can do. It's his own.
Yeah.
It's his own market. It's got to take care of itself. And he never
could you give
promised.
me an example? Could you give me an example of what he promised and what he actually delivered on?
Well, I feel like he basically promised a lot with foreign affairs and stuff like that. Like he was getting buddy buddy with mad countries, and like I think that was like his strong suit, just like having relations with other countries. But I just can't specifically say which ones, but I know for a fact that he was crossing borders and making allegiances.
I didn't say that he got anything done. I said that the things that he had mentioned in the beginning, he actually pushed forward to get done. It's just that nobody wanted that shit.
Yeah, I feel like the
Oh,
rich
okay,
people
okay,
definitely didn't want that.
that's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay, so all right, yeah, he definitely he said he was going to give tax cuts for the little guy. Turned out not to be so much. He did pull us out of everything that Obama has ever got us into. He pretty much, I think he got rid of the Affordable Care Act, Lee,
Yeah.
They
and we're stuck.
modified it. They didn't get rid of it 100%.
Oh, okay,
I
all
think the
right,
only
because
thing they
they
got
didn't
rid
really.
of was the fact that you can get
Thank you,
penalized for
Liz.
not having it.
Yeah, okay, yeah. He just eradicated whatever Obama did as if he was trying to erase a black man's history. Um,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, that was his agenda. He definitely.
that was his agenda, and but he said he was going to look out for the farmers. He didn't do that. He fucked them over. Those are the ones that voted for him. Uh, he said, he claimed to give everybody jobs, but what's the quality of the jobs? And the market is still, I think the stock market is still on course to be, you know, in a crash or something
Yeah.
soon. So he pretty much put us all in grave fucking
We were on our way
debt.
though.
So
We've
yeah,
been on
we're
our way since
definitely
Bush and Reagan.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So so that's why these so-called uh you know the fuck is that shit called, extreme leftist programs are needed, because it's time to reverse certain bullshit that has been passed along the way. It is time to make the minimum wage an actual living wage. Like with Kickz is like, Kickz, not to put you up in front street, but how much is it? Like, how much is minimum wage up
Yeah.
there?
Yeah. It's $15, I think.
Your shit should be $35.
Yeah. It's
If
actually
you want,
going up
if
next year, 15.50.
If
Well,
you
you know,
want to live in New York, if you
but
want to live in New York, your shit has to be $35 an hour.
here's the reason why not doing that is so important. It forces people who really give a fuck about having an affordable situation to move to more rural places to populate those areas because they need commerce in those areas. That's why you just can't raise the price of a place that has too many people. Like, because you have to give people reasons to leave to go take commerce elsewhere to help the entire country grow. It just that's how that works.
But it's like, how if you ain't making shit?
I don't. I don't.
Ain't
The
nobody
thing is,
cared.
the thing is,
It'll
I
take
don't.
you a
I don't.
while, but I know for some people there's nothing to save after each check. I get it, but for some people, that little bit that you wasting at Starbucks, it'll take you a long time. But you gotta move away from there, bro. I like it. I lived 5 minutes from 5 minutes from DC when I was working. Well, before I worked for the government, I moved to Wisconsin to get a better situation. I had a 2-bedroom apartment for $400. Like, yo, like the food there was like extremely I felt like a king, and I wasn't making no money. You know what I'm saying? You making all that money in New York and still feel like you ain't got nothing.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Because living wage minimum wage everywhere is lower than what is expected to be, as everything is supposed to go up. So it may feel like you're doing better in another area, but then once that rush goes out and you realize that you're not really doing that great, you're still struggling in most cases.
And that
I
was
don't know. That's why a lot of people
that was
move
an
down
Obama
to.
thing too.
A lot of people, like you heard a lot of people say they move down south because everything is way more everything is way affordable. Like you could buy a house on the same income that you were making and not doing nothing with. Like it's not just it's not just pulling on my ass. It's just what people are actually doing. They're moving to different places that have a more fruitful life.
Yeah, I know, and some others are having the reverse effect.
This 2-bedroom apartment for $400 was back in 2009, no 8. So it'll be more expensive now, but that did happen. So
Right. So
you can try to
I
about that
mean,
if you
shit,
like. I know what I paid.
shit over here in Virginia, apartments are about a G.
No more than that, like
But not,
1,200, 15.
yeah, something little.
Damn.
Well,
Well,
depending on how
I'm trying to
rural
be
it
nice.
is, yeah.
I'm trying to be nice. So, um, and with that being said, people are still making $750. Who's going to be able to afford that out here? So, I guess it all depends on the job and whether you get transferred to another spot in a different country. I mean, not country, but a different state. But I guess it all depends there, where you could go ahead, transfer, make the same amount, and then you still look good. But others who will struggle in New York to make it, thinking that they can move to Georgia, making like $15, 15.50, going down to 7.50 or 8.50, that still ain't enough.
Word.
I don't know. People are
That
doing
still ain't
well
enough.
on that amount of money down there. I don't know who's not doing okay down there with that kind of money. Maybe not in Atlanta.
What, 7.50?
Is that what you said? 750?
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, some of the bumfuck areas you could. I'm sure, man. Like people are out there doing it. There's single mothers out there doing it.
They're living off of government assistance too.
The point is, there are things in place to aid. Didn't you just say we needed those programs?
Yeah, but I don't know. I thought we was just going based off of income.
I thought it was based on surviving on your income, and you can with those programs. Like I don't know.
The fact that you need perks is kind of telling. Like,
Yeah. I think that's where I was going.
I mean, if we get rid of the programs, then the minimum wages should go up. But I don't know.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
Like you're going to get the program and get a bump in pay and minimum wage, so that you have extra.
I don't know, man.
So at that point, we're giving you just money to hang out and go do whatever you want with. It's not even about the program no more. It's not even what it's for. Now you got a nice little
Right. Well,
wardrobe. You got a nice whip out front. It's supposed to be a supplement.
yeah, it's supposed to be a supplement until you get back on your feet. Yeah. Yeah, a whole lot of things need tweaking. I'm not saying that all these things are perfect. But
Well, I know you're not. I'm brainstorming with you, bro. I really thought that until you had pointed it out. I thought that maybe they weren't doing that raise of minimum wage in certain areas was kind of like the incentive to go to research and find somewhere you can better fit within the country, but maybe not. I don't know. That's just how I always rationalize it. Man, just move somewhere else. I know it's not easy. I definitely know that, but it ain't nothing I ain't never done.
you gotta garner enough money to go ahead and move, and that's another issue in this entirety, because you still gotta pay your rent, still gotta pay your bills, you still gotta handle all your financial commitments that you had before you decided to move, and then you gotta save on the side. So by the time you do all that, it'll probably take like 20 years before you move.
Right. The same amount of money the same amount of money you use to get in that position is the same amount of money you'll need to leave it. So if you knew that going into it that wasn't what you want to be a part of, why didn't you just move in the first place before you got all those expenses that you had to keep track of?
Well, there's a lot of stipulations, I assume.
Well, yeah, we're just talking. We're not saying anything's fact.
Yeah, we're just talking. Yeah, we're just talking.
Yeah.
Dealing with and then unexpected finances too. That
emergency
could come
fund
up.
and all that. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's kind of tough to get out of a rut, especially if you've been born in it.
Oh, I know.
Word. And the first thing I thought of was credit. And it's like the only way to build credit is to have a stable living. It's like you gotta have money.
You just gotta be on time with that minimum payment.
Word.
You better be on time every month.
Right. You need to have that credit to be the fuck up out of here. And it's like, oh, I got terrible credit. Let me make my bills on time. How am I gonna get this job?
Shoot, if you're gonna get a loan, make that loan the moving loan. Shit. I'm out of here.
Word.
Yeah, we need these programs.
I don't know, man.
But
yeah, these programs are definitely needed. Green New Deal is supposed to create new jobs. And I know the insurance company is gonna hate this, but we
gotta do something about this insurance, man.
Yep. Yeah, Medicare for all, it has to happen because people are choosing whether to pay a light bill or whether to die, whether to be able to feed your people, feed your family, or just have a non-working leg or arm. You know what I mean? Just crazy shit, man.
Yeah, unless you work for the government or you in the military, you're getting shitted on when it comes to medical. Like, at least if you work for the government, they meet you halfway on whatever plan you pick. Like, it's still expensive, but the government's like, hold on, fam, we're gonna take care of you, man. We're gonna pay half this shit, man. But the rest, you got it.
Right.
At least while you're in, because I hear the VA is horrible, but I don't believe in that. And then some people like to use that as an example of government run healthcare. But the problem is that when you have a VA hospital in only certain areas, where it's in a central area where everybody has to come in to, then of course it's going to be a piece of shit. But when you have hospitals everywhere that are not VA hospitals or VA medical centers, then the time to wait should be less, and you should still get the same amount of care. In fact, even more.
They're actually contracting other medical facilities to aid in their intake-outtake process, so that they don't have like an ungodly amount of people to take care of in one day. So they are actually contracting outside. Logistic Health Incorporated is actually spearheading that that whole detail to help the veterans out after they get out. so that they can.
But I feel like it's too late though, man. I mean, not necessarily too late, but people like how many people have gone without being seen because they didn't want to go to the VA because of that shit.
I mean, you got to go though. You got to take care of
Yeah,
yourself.
you have.
It sucks.
Yeah, you have to go. Yeah, you have to go. I'm not in disagreement with you, but I'm just saying from their point of view, they feel like it's a waste of time because they're sitting there for an obscene amount of time, and once they get seen, it's probably not even that good.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't know, bro. Like, you still got to go, man. Like, it just.
That's true.
I can understand being bored to death or not wanting to do it because it feel like a waste of your day. It's just one day, man. Just go take care of yourself. And it is kind of late. They should have did this years and years ago, actually before we were born. But everything takes its own process and pace. So
yeah,
right.
That's the problem. The process.
And Medicare for All covers everything, man. Everything. You got these
we don't have no boomers to pay for it though. That's the sad part.
We got it. Everybody's gonna pay for it. Everybody's gonna pay into it, and therefore everybody can use it. So,
yo, if our generation was to make a lot of babies, bro, we will be good. We will hurt the generation afterwards, though. But so what? So what?
But it covers everything, man. You got certain healthcare insurance companies that don't cover a third of what Medicare for All is covering or supposed to cover, and you get to choose whatever doctor you want because you're covered anywhere.
Oh man.
So when we say the word affordable health care, and this is a quick thought.
It's not affordable. It's not affordable.
Well, yeah, I get it. I'm always gonna go there. Are we inclined to believe that affordable health care means free? Because we make it affordable, that doesn't help people who don't have money.
Nope. I mean, that's like a step in a bigger cog, though.
Yeah, I'm just trying to like. We got to be like. I'm just trying to understand.
Why does it have to be? Why does it have to be affordable?
I was gonna say you're not gonna jump to like the free mark immediately.
It has to be. It has to cost something because no one wants to work for free.
Right, yeah. And again, the Medicare for All, it comes out of your taxes.
That's true.
And also, people don't know this already, but your medical taxes are already coming out of your check, so it's money that you don't see anyway.
No, but I'm not going there. I'm saying like it doesn't. If you don't,
I'm taking it there.
Oh, okay. What I was saying was the people who don't have current employment, they don't have taxes to pay because they don't have income. So what do we do?
Right.
Like,
what do we do for that? I don't know. Put it in there. Unemployment. I don't know.
You could totally go bankrupt from one emergency, like your house burning down. Like, let's be realistic. That happens.
Absolutely.
And to be honest, health, to a certain extent, healthcare can be that detriment too. It for me, for you, for everybody. Like one emergency could take you out, and it could also bankrupt you or your people you leave behind, or whatever case may be. Just dying costs too much. So I'm not agreeing with. I'm just like just saying the awful truth that that's the nature of being sick, I guess, man.
That's capitalism.
Yeah,
but there's no there's no like if you let's say, all right, you're dying. How much affordable health care do you provide someone who's going to die anyway to keep them alive longer? At that point, if you really think about it in terms of if you take your emotions out of it, at some point you just throwing money away.
I don't know, man.
People want to live, man.
I'm saying like I get you. And I feel the same way you do, but I'm just like trying to take emotions out of it and just look at the numbers of what we're spending for the same result that happened. Attrition is just a natural part of life.
Yeah, that kind of reminds me of a plan that I heard about healthcare on like on the right side, on the Republicans end,
Yeah,
where they basically wanted their own cities or countries to countries states to govern their own healthcare, right? And whether they fuck up or do good at it is on them. So they could leech off of the people who are doing it right. So like let's say if New York is doing great healthcare and I don't know, Ohio or some shit is doing bad, they could like leech off of what New York is doing to get better healthcare for themselves. But at the same time, this sign that I kind of don't agree with because like they're already putting casualties out there, and not to say that it won't be for the better because you got to break some eggs to make an omelet, but it's like the fact that you got to break all these eggs, you know what I'm saying? And in total I get what you mean, but then it's always like that hard thing to like always cross over into that I don't want to call it casualty area, but like just to have all those discrepancies, it's just
yeah.
like it's never a good time.
No, I get it. Yeah, I'm 100% there with you. That's why I was like, yo, if you just like really just like, because I've had those. I try to have moments like that every once in a while where I just like I take emotions out of something. I just look at it for what it is, you know. And I like I even I think I said that initially that healthcare is very exploitative and they take advantage of us and stuff like that. I know it was ridiculously expensive because I had to pay for my first Achilles rupture. I paid for that myself, bro. Like
Oof.
I like that was money I did not have, and I and I found. I'm not saying that people can find a way. That's not where I'm going with this. But I had to spend money that wasn't for that I didn't really have means to put towards that. Like that was not it. Like that was not my foreseeable future. I should have been more responsible. I had insurance at the time, but I thought I was invincible. A lot of things when you really calculate and look back, it's like ultimately did I do myself the best service? No, I don't think I could have been more prepared. I could have done other things, but and for a
Yeah.
while I was really mad at the government. But when I took my emotions out of it, like it's to a point, whose responsibility is my Achilles tendon?
Yeah. I mean, things
I don't
happen
know.
though.
Did it happen on the job?
Yeah, things happen. So
Well,
you never.
that's another thing too that I was arguing because a part of my job is physical fitness. I have to maintain a certain level of physical fitness. This happened while I was on base at the gym working on that, staying in shape.
Mm.
They said it was recreational. I'm like, no, motherfucker. Like my
Mm.
job mandates that I maintain physical fitness.
That's
Yo,
interesting.
the motherfuckers try to hit you with that's on you.
They did hit me
Yeah,
with
they
that,
try to
bro.
finesse you.
They did.
Yeah.
Yo, see,
It's
that's
that
the
what? This for your personal health, fam.
We can see.
Just don't be fat when you come into work tomorrow.
Now, hold up. Now, what were you doing? Were you playing basketball or
No,
like any recreational sport? Or
I was sprinting. I was actually gonna. It was twofold. Of course, I need to run anyway to get my times down so I can pass the test. But I had
right?
planned on running. I had planned on participating in a track meet later that fall. It was like spring, so I was getting ready for that as well. So I was doing
Right.
hills for block explosion, so I can come out the blocks faster. That really helps with that. And that shit just hit.
Damn, son.
Yep.
That's awful.
I'm like, dude, I was right here. I wasn't like at the YMCA. Like, I really didn't understand. I was really pissed off for a long time. But when I just removed that anger from it, just looked at it like for what it is, like on paper, it's like, well, like, that does make sense. It's fucked up. As fucked up as it may be, it still made sense.
Hell no, I ain't with it.
No, I ain't with it either.
Right.
I disagree with a lot of things that make sense.
Right.
But yeah, like,
man,
you shouldn't go bankrupt from an emergency, but at some point, we gotta look at it like, man, you got what? Yo, I can't afford that. I can't afford to help you with that, fam. I really can't, man. I would love to, But I
I
can't.
could work on this. I could work on this ruptured Achilles. Trust me. Trust me, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, so all in all, man, like hopefully America makes the best decision possible in the primaries. I feel like the best decision is Bernie Sanders. So
Yeah,
I'm
me
just
too.
going to put that out there. I feel like
Yeah.
I feel like he's the one. Not Joe Biden, not Klobuchar, Buttigieg, not even Warren. I think she's a snake. But
Mm.
You got to be sneaky to
uh,
be in some sort of power to a point, because you got to betray the people who are trying to betray you. So
no, she plays the fence too goddamn much, and that could go with that can go in her decision making with policies. So I'm not with it. If it helps me, mine, you guys, and y'all's, that's what I'm for. And that's all I care about. So I'm for the people, not for money hungry politicians. So that's why I'm with Bernie.
unpopular opinion. That's how I felt about the Obama administration. Like I feel like that wasn't even our dog. That wasn't our dog in the fight, man. So I was like, man, fuck that. Unpopular opinion.
Yeah, that's my homie, son.
He cool guy. He like Bill Clinton. They both cool as shit, bro. Like let's go.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
let's go
he
have a
gave-
drink, bro. Let's
Yeah,
go
I was
have
gonna say he gave LeBron a pound. Was like, yo, what's up, nigga?
Yeah. I think brother to brother, man, he's cool as shit, but like his hands were tied extremely too well, and he was not trying to loosen the motherfucker. Seemed like.
Nah, he talked the talk to get in there.
He talks
And that's
very
it.
well, bro. I wish I had that skill, man. He's amazing at it.
He is like, yeah, absolutely. With
I'm
that,
small
for sure.
time with mine. Like I got my juice for like half price. So I told somebody that eyebrows look good. Shit.
I'm gonna need to use that.
Yeah. If
I want
you
my Arizonas at 50 cents, bro.
Cause I know she was self-conscious about it, because she like her eyebrows did look good, but she was kind of like constantly like reaching up there trying to block. I was like, you just got your eyebrows done? She's like, yeah. I'm like, they look good. She's like, you playing? I'm like, nah, they look good. She's like, oh, is that too much? Because I thought that maybe I started talking about shit I didn't know nothing about. Like, yeah, like, yeah, you should. I was like, that's the first time you did that? Like, nah, I've been practicing. Like, yo, keep it up, man. That shit look great. Man, came back. I asked for a small. I came back, got me a large, and she took some money off the small. I'm like, man, better.
Like, geez, I was lying to her completely.
No, they did
This
look
is
good though.
great.
They did look good, man. She had the nice eyebrows, man. Like,
that could definitely be a topic for another day, though. Like the level of flattery. Like, where does flattery take you?
Say what? Say again? A level of flattery? I mean,
yeah, a level of flattery.
We can talk about that right now if you want to. Shit.
No, we got. let's save that. See, we about like 19 minutes in. No, excuse me, an hour and 19 minutes in, something like that. Shit. So let's get to these topics, man. It's kind of funny for real.
Long intro.
not even a long intro, man. That's a good topic.
Yeah, it was. It was.
We don't normally do that, but since we did it, I feel like we did a good job at it. So,
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe you guys will see that in the future. Maybe.
Ain't nothing to get mad about, especially because
yeah.
We can't. No point get mad about something you can't change. So I'm completely. I don't lose no sleep over that kind of topic at all.
Right.
Nah, me neither. But some people rather not hear it.
Yeah, for sure.
And we're trying to build here. But again, like I said, man, it was good. I feel like we hit a plethora of things. So again, like I said, you might hear it again. So a 17-year-old crashed a plane, right? Hey, yo, hit that like button, by the way. And please share with your friends, yo. Sidebar, man.
My family.
I know only 3 of y'all here, man. But I asked people on Twitter to share to their followers, and only 4 people did it. I have about 63 fucking followers. A couple of them are considered my close friends.
Hey, we might gotta clip this into a 2-minute rant or a 5-minute rant.
No, I'm just gonna say my piece, man. And so again, I appreciate. I sent out my appreciative tweet to those that did send it. Again, I'm going to appreciate you guys again and say thank you, and I'm gonna do that again. But I'm really, really disappointed. But anyway,
Do something like
if it was any, yeah, I'm sorry. I don't mean to sound like nobody's dad, but
no,
I
but you
thought
are
we were
somebody's
cool.
dad, so it's cool.
Yeah, I'm 3. 3 girls' dad. Yeah, so I mean, again, man, I appreciate you guys for doing it. Y'all know where y'all are. All 3 of y'all here.
Yeah.
I wish Glacier would come through, but that's another thing.
She might have came in one time. Never mind. We'll talk about that later. All right.
All right. All right. So, but anyway, yeah, man, this 17-year-old got arrested after crashing a stolen plane into a fence in Fresno Yosemite International Airport. I don't even know if I said that right.
Yosemite, bro. You know this, bro.
It looks like Yosemite.
You are not serious right now.
Yos. We do this for the yos, my man.
We do it for the Yosemites out there. You dig? No.
You are punishing me right now. I don't know what I did.
Dude, what's wrong, man? You upset because I didn't say Yosemite? Go ahead, man. Play the clip, yo.
Why you sound like T.I. just now, bro?
International Airport is currently working with the FAA.
Yosemite.
FBI.
Yo, now we can't even hear it. Oh, see?
My bad, bro. My bad, man. Go ahead. What you were saying about Yosemites, man?
That's funny. Wasn't we just talking about this like an hour ago?
Yeah, I was like, yo, dude, we can't do that, dog. He was like, nah, I don't want y'all to hear anything that y'all ain't supposed to be hearing.
That's funny.
I didn't fix nothing though, man. I don't know what's going on right now. I didn't do it. I didn't fix nothing. I promise. Hold on.
Hey, yo, if y'all had a chance to get behind a steering wheel or whatever the fuck it's called of a plane, would y'all do it?
What, the cockpit? Get
in the cockpit. Yeah, in the
Hell
cockpit.
yeah.
If I could do what?
Yeah. If you had a chance to get in the cockpit and actually attempt to fly a fucking plane, would you do it?
Hell yeah.
Nah, I'm good. Is somebody there to land it?
Yeah, it's already landed, obviously.
No, is somebody there to land it?
No. I don't know what this girl did, but apparently, I hope the engines was on. I didn't read into this shit. I thought it was just funny as fuck.
Bro,
but
you know how I don't like space, bro. I'm not doing it. Like it's the same thing.
I was just gonna bring it there. I was like, remember when you was a little kid and you had the toy car? It's like, rah, rah, rah. Like, imagine that excitement when you're like a 20-year-old. And you're like, bro, I could fly that plane? Bruh. You're gonna take the opportunity, bro. It's like a brand new toy. You're like, yeah.
Maybe at 17, Biz would have did it, but not no longer, bro. Nah, I'm good.
Biz face would have been all over the news. And Lee says with training, yes. Of course I'm training. Or just sit there, yes. I think I did it when I was little, and that was allowed.
I'm gonna see if this works.
People skydive with no
NRA-backed politicians across this country beat Big Coal, helping shut down hundreds of polluting plants, and beat Big Tobacco, helping pass laws to save the next generation from addiction. All against big odds. You can beat him.
I'm Mike Bloomberg, and I approve this message.
Lee, can you hear it?
Oh, don't worry about it. We just talk about it.
I know, right? hey, Lee, you promoted to sound guy today. Wait, is that a promotion? I don't know.
Nah, it's slave work.
Right.
That's crazy.
Is this one?
Let me see. Let me actually read this shit.
I don't know. 17 years old. What was I doing at 17?
17, man. I was pretty wild, man. I wasn't taking no planes though.
Right. All right.
Grand Theft Airway. Yo, okay,
story.
all right.
Yeah. Like,
let me read this.
I'm sorry. Nigga, smart. 10 push.
Okay. Let me see something real quick. Let me read this. It says a 17-year-old girl is in custody after authorities say she snuck into the small plane at Fresno Yosemite Airport, International Airport, and crashed into the chain link fence while operating on the airfield Wednesday morning. It happened around 7:30 a.m. at the general aviation area of the airport near Shields Avenue and Winery.
My life. It truly is. And
what is this?
That we have
stupid ad. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, that sounds like an ad.
All this free promo. We don't get paid. Don't look at that, y'all. You ain't buying that. But like, if you were to steal a plane, where the hell would you go?
Amsterdam.
Bet you try to take off.
I mean,
Should I must smoke all the weed in Amsterdam?
All right, there we go.
The Fresno International Airport is currently working with the FAA, the FBI, and other authorities to investigate this incident.
A teenage girl barely old enough to drive a car is accused of taking a plane. She was arrested this morning after police say she breached security and tried to steal the aircraft. Action News reporter Jason Oliveira is live at Fresno Yosemite Airport with the latest. Jason?
Yeah, Marco,
I gotta go back. Hold on.
7:30 this morning.
That's funny, bro.
Aircraft.
And other authorities to investigate this incident.
A teenage girl barely old enough to drive a car is accused of taking a plane. She was arrested this morning after police say she breached security and
she really turned in it, bro.
Action News reporter
she had another plane. She had another plane.
With the latest, Jason.
Was that another plane?
Not the plane she stole, I think.
Bizarre story. 7:30 this morning, officers were called out.
Where the hell did the full screen go?
A plane
it's all the way over here. That is crazy, bro.
At the
Why is it over there?
Shoes. What's up with them shoes, bro?
Apparently, a girl had taken
bro, man, that's target marketing, bro. I'm about to get them gems.
Was in the process, she destroyed the plane as well as airport property.
A 17-year-old juvenile trying to steal a multi-million-dollar King Air 200 from
she couldn't get the regular King Air. She got the 200.
To start
the King Air 200.
Taking the private plane on a short joyride. Airport security video shows the plane making a series of pivots before crashing into a building and fence.
The aircraft never became airborne. And there was no
wait, she never left the ground. She never got
airport property. Officials do not believe the incident was related to domestic terrorism, but say the girl appeared to be disoriented. When officers arrived,
yo, why is she not blinking?
This incident occurred in
the girl appeared to believe the incident was related to domestic terrorism, but say the girl appeared to be disoriented.
She refused to blink. What is
going
on?
That's her eyes. Yo, hold up. That's her eyes. That's her eyes. Yo, play that back a little bit. That's her eyes.
I believe the incident was related to domestic terrorism, but say the girl.
Yo, you can see her eyes right there.
They found her in the pilot seat wearing the pilot headset.
It locked the big
This incident occurred in the general aviation section of the airport.
I see you too, nigga.
Commercial aircraft.
Yeah, I did it.
Wow.
This section of the property sits on the west side of the airport and is mainly used.
Yeah, she is funny though.
Man,
I don't want to meet her,
bro.
but she's funny.
Yo, they said that she somehow got one of the engines to start and then started to drive off, bro.
Somehow she hot wired it.
She hot wired it.
I'm convinced that a 17-year-old did Roswell. Like it's the same shit.
She definitely attended.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. All I know is that at 17, that was the furthest thing from my mind was stealing a plane outside of GTA. Yeah, GTA is a good learning tool. You learn you don't steal planes unless you want 4 stars.
That's true. That's true. If GTA taught us anything, is that doing fuck shit will get you wanted stars.
And you don't want to be wanted. It usually doesn't end well.
Yeah, and now she was sent to juvenile.
They need to fix that too, because they know that shit. They're like, oh, I'm just gonna go to juvenile prison. I could do whatever I want, and they're gonna call it a misdemeanor or they're not gonna try me as an adult.
Nah, man, you misinformed, bro. All that does is dictate where you stay at. Like they can give you 20 years, and then once you
is that grand theft?
It's got to be grand theft. It was worth millions of dollars.
Definitely.
Yeah, so
that's like 15 years.
She's 17, and she's 17. They might try as an adult.
Yeah, but even if you do get a small charge, and you get like, let's say you 16, you get 5 years. As soon as you get 18, they move you somewhere to do the last 3.
Like,
yeah,
go ahead.
I'm not sure if that's like in every state, but yeah.
Okay.
So I kind of want to know the thought process of this shit. Like, do you this definitely has to be orchestrated, right? Like, you gotta wake up one day and just, I'm gonna steal a fucking plane today. Like, how do you prepare for that shit?
They shouldn't even arrest her for real.
No,
like,
who the fuck left the cockpit open?
Ooh, that nigga. Yeah.
I mean,
he gonna have some splaining to do.
No, but
who the fuck left the plane unattended? How did she get there?
Guarded like
it's a whole bunch of shit. It's a whole bunch of shit, dude.
The private plane area is usually pretty unguarded because people don't be crazy enough to try no shit like that.
My thought is like, did she think she was gonna get away though? Like,
man, she had been on cocaine, bro, or something, or shrooms, something.
Oh man,
I'm gonna try to shoot her some bail. Y'all ready?
What you mean? Are we ready?
Y'all ready? It might be crazy.
Oh, okay, yeah, go for it.
All right. So she woke up, ate a breakfast cereal. Talking about something. I'm about to go ahead and get on a plane.
Hey, what's the breakfast cereal though? That might add.
It has to be Captain
Oreos.
Crunch.
Oreos, like Cheerios or whatever the fuck them shits was.
Like,
all right. So she had to be crazy enough to eat them shits. Them shits are disgusting. So.
I was thinking the same thing about Captain Crunch.
Nah, well, if it was Captain Crunch, she would have tore the roof off of that building because that's what them shits do. Them shits is disgusting.
She damaged the top wing.
She got mad and cut her mouth and shit.
Right. So she's like, all right, cool. And then she found a way to the plane somehow, some fucking way. And then she was like, you know what? I'm gonna go in the cockpit because it's open. She goes in there. And she's like, you know what? Since I go this far, I'm going to go ahead and start flipping some fucking switches. She goes ahead, start flipping switches. Next thing you know, she turns on one fucking engine. Mm-hmm. Then she's like, oh shit, I'm going to go ahead and press the gas pedal. if there is a gas pedal, I'm not sure.
Is there a pedal? I don't think so.
She's
revving it.
So she goes ahead, she does that stupid shit. And then she's like, oh shit, I'm moving. And then she just turns the wheel all the way to the right. I think she hits something and then she crashes. And I don't know how the fuck they found her because I don't know how long it would take for the cops to actually get there. But
my thing is, if you turn the switch for one, why didn't you turn on the other one? Aren't they right next to each other? Like, what is wrong with you?
That was probably the first switch she flipped.
No one's that lucky, bro. It's like like 100,000 switches, lights.
Yeah.
Hey, what if this was a pilot? What if this was a pilot? Was like, hey, girl, what's up? Hey, what's your name? Yo, you ever fucked on a plane? And like he smashed in the cockpit. And was like, hold on, I'm gonna get you a towel. Be right back. And then she was like, ooh, plane. She's trying to drive it like a 2-year-old in a little car, like.
She dragged her hand across all the switches like she playing the piano.
Right, like and press all the buttons. Oh man.
I don't know. But her eyes in that car, like you could barely see that shit. Oh my God.
That was funny.
Yo, they blurred out her face. They blurred out her face for the transport. But as soon as they got in the car, they made sure them eyes was seen.
They were like, "Yo, this is good. This is good material right here. We cannot leave this out."
Right, the blur dude was like, "Nah, not this one."
Nah, I ain't about to do that one, y'all.
Not this one, man.
Yeah. I just can't imagine doing something like that, man. A scooter, maybe. I might do that with a scooter.
A bike. Hell, even skateboard. I don't skateboard, but you know, I might go ahead and try it every now and again.
Yeah, I would definitely steal your skateboard. I would. Just to joyride and leave it somewhere random. But I'm not doing that with a plane, man.
No, not
them solo skateboards with one wheel, you know what I'm saying? Or 2 wheels, I think.
You gotta have at least 2, man. I'm not uni-wheeling. Nah, no, I'm good.
Uni-wheeling.
Yeah, uni-wheel. Uni-wheel.
I ain't with that, man. It sounds too dangerous.
Yeah, man. It seems like people are doing stupid shit today, man. Oh, not today, but this past week, because somebody faked their kidnapping in the Bronx, man.
Yo. That shit, like I had so many scenarios run through my head of how it could have went down. I fucking hate my life. I wish I didn't like live in my house. And some nigga was smoking, and so like, we could kidnap you. She's like, word? You know what I'm saying? Like, how the fuck does that happen?
Oh man, she lived down the block from you, bro. You need to go ask her for us, man.
Yeah, she from the Bronx too, right?
Yo.
She had Tim's on. Wait, did she have Tim's on in that video? Hold up.
When she came out the police station, I think she did. She put her hood on.
Yo.
Yeah, she had the puff jacket.
Man.
She had the tongue folded.
Oh, I didn't see that. Oh yeah, okay, that yeah. Well, that's how girls do it. They always wear sweatpants with their Timbs and the tongue is folded. I don't know what it is with that. Well, jeans too, but the tongue is.
Well, I just know the laces ain't tied. That's all I know.
You don't tie up
you
Timbs.
can't tie the laces, man.
You don't tie Timbs, man.
Not on Timbs.
You shouldn't, man.
They gotta breathe.
Yeah, so.
No, it's for running purposes, bro. You can't run in tied up Timbs.
Can't run in tied up Timbs.
Can't even bend your ankle in them jams.
It don't make sense.
No. Someone go down, you need to run, man. You are not going nowhere in tied up Timbs.
like I'll be looking at Tim's when they tie sometimes. I'll be like, ew. I don't know, man. So it must be a New York thing. I'm like, why this nigga tied his Tim's? Like,
it's definitely y'all thing, but it's nationally known at this point that you do not tie the motherfuckers up, bro.
Right. Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely not.
All right, so apparently the footage, there was a footage out that showed that a woman and her 16-year-old daughter were walking down the quiet street on a Monday night when 2 men appeared and dragged the teenager into the vehicle. First off, that's crazy as shit.
Right.
To have that done. I don't know how traumatizing that would be, but I know I'd be freaking the fuck out.
Right.
I mean, last I saw was like the footage showed that I don't have it. I don't even know where I saw that, but it looks staged because she wouldn't even fight, nigga. She wasn't even like resisting at all. She was like, "Oh, my ride's here."
The Uber I ordered, sure.
That's what it looked like. I don't know.
The girl's name was Carol Sanchez.
But
then she confessed that it was all a hoax that stemmed from her difficult relationship with her mother, according to 2 police officials.
I mean, if you ask me, they must have a good relationship. They're just randomly walking together. If your mother hated you that much, you would go nowhere with her, bro. Like, I can't imagine that being toxic.
And so
it's like
the reason why she did it was because she said her mother was overprotective.
Yeah, she didn't want you hanging out with niggas that would kidnap you.
That make her more overprotective. It's like, oh, I'll get kidnapped if I walk in the street. Okay, and then she's like, yo, let's make believe I got kidnapped. And then your mother's gonna be like, nah, nigga, you getting bars behind your doors now. Like, you getting unlocked. You gotta sign in when you leave and come in.
Let's say we're the jury, right? We got to deliberate. What's the approach? First of all, is she guilty?
Very guilty. She admitted it.
All right, cool. We're unanimous right now. We're unanimous. Now, let's all be the judge, bro. Okay. Sick. You can be the middle brain. You can actually be the person, because we know I don't want to be the person. It's a tough place to be at. But I'll sit on your shoulder and wear the white outfit. Kickz, you sit on the other shoulder and wear the red outfit. Now let's figure this thing out, man. What kind of time is she getting, or what's the punishment?
I want to say, damn. See, look, somebody licked fucking ice cream and got time. I forgot what time that was, but she should get at least 6 months.
But here's the thing, though. She was her own victim.
And that should probably boost her sentence, because she orchestrated, like, she's like the mastermind of the whole thing, right? So I don't know. I want to say no more than a year. You know what I'm saying? She should get months, though. She should definitely get months.
Only thing she did was make the police actually do their job and not bother regular people.
But the thing is, I feel like it's a severe issue if she was to get away with it. That's what I'm thinking, right? Like, let's say if she got away with the kidnapping or whatever, let's say if they investigated it or whatever the case may be, those dudes who actually pulled off the fake kidnapping, they're probably getting time for kidnapping somebody. So they're gonna get like bad time. Guess.
But technically, all she did was run away from home, though. If you think about it, really.
Yeah, but even if it's a mock crime, that's like saying I walked into a deli with a plastic gun instead of a real gun. You know?
But that has a victim, though. The victim is the store. You stole from them. But if you kidnap yourself, all you did was walk down the street.
To go ahead and say something, the mother is a victim too.
Fuck her.
Yeah, like there's so many victims. And that's imagine.
I'm just being the white ghost, bro.
Yeah, the black and white red and white. But yeah, that's definitely too. Like the people who are affected by it, right? Like the people who's like, oh, they're kidnapped, or even the police have to do a false investigation when they could be spending their time doing something more important than a fake kidnapping. Shit like that.
But here's the deal, though. Let's say that they weren't worried about her. Somebody might have actually lost her life selling loose cigarettes somewhere in New York.
Yeah. So they should spend their time finding that person instead of fake kidnapping shit.
Wait, are you saying they should go find somebody to kill?
No!
This man was making twists and turns. And nigga went around the corner, up the hill, down, and then he got to the conclusion.
I really did.
No. What? In essence, the police should be.
Mom the police
should be like, patrolling the area. But in regards to finding a stage, like they didn't know, so that is waste of resources. So then they wanted to get Jesse Smollett, right, for his bullshit. So,
but did they?
Oh, he made a plea deal.
Plead for what?
Yeah. He got community service. I think he got community service or something like that, and a fine.
No, that's a wasted resource.
Jesus. Community service sucks.
And the case was sealed and put away. So
wow.
But yeah, so if he got that light work, let's see, she's not a celebrity, so she should get quadruple that. Since we're in this type of society.
But she's a child, my friends.
She knew what she was doing.
I don't know. It's not nowhere near the same, but that's like screaming bomb on an airplane. You know, you don't have it. It's like a practical kind of joke or whatever. Let's say he's trying to be making a statement. Let's say you're trying to make a statement. You got to get time for shit like that. You don't do stupid shit that you know is stupid shit. You're willingly doing something obviously against the law. You know what I mean? Like,
and that is a federal crime.
Right. Yeah. It's it's definitely a federal crime.
But screaming bomb on a plane, just saying one of your favorite words with passion.
you just can't. It's like saying nigga all over the place. You can't.
All right, real quickly to sum it up. All right, real quickly, we're gonna let you to give your sentence in a minute, Sig. Okay, but before you do that, as your wife's ghost do, the rest on your shoulder in your time of deliberation, I just want to leave you with this one thing. She didn't mean it, bro. She didn't mean it.
She didn't mean to plan. She didn't mean to plan or orchestrate a kidnapping herself. She didn't mean it.
She just wanted to get away from her mom. Right. She just wanted to get away from her mom. She's obviously
her mom
toxic.
Was taking her allowance that she gave every week to 2 weeks.
Look, time and place. And yeah, no, she did mean it, man. So she is 2 years in juvie.
2 years, man.
That's pretty rough. He didn't listen to you or me, bro.
Well, she wanted to be away from home. Now she got it. What's the problem?
She didn't want to be in worse conditions. She was running away from bad to get the good, not the worst.
Nah, fuck out of here. You want to do that? You get your own. You get a job, and then you move out as early as you can. If that's the case.
You had a really good life. You ain't never thought about running away, bro?
I did.
Why you didn't, bro?
I did. I just didn't.
I just didn't.
You have an argument with your parents, and you're like, if I broke my leg right now, nobody would care.
I mean, in all honesty, just run away from home, right? It seems small, right? But you look at the grand scheme of things, a whole lot of people who just want to run away from life in general, would they just kidnap themselves? Or would they just go ahead and leave?
Some people in bad situations, it's not getting kidnapped. It's like an intervention. Like, let's say somebody's in an abusive relationship, their friends will come steal them from that situation. I guess they will, and they're brave for that.
Right.
In theory, it's really in theory, it's kind of the same.
Like at the same time, there's like she had a whole. Were you coming to a point though? My bad.
No, I said in theory, it's kind of the same. Her friends came to her aid, stole her from a situation that she shouldn't have been in or didn't want to be a part of, and they left.
Yeah, but she's a minor.
Well, that's why she's a kid, bro. She wasn't thinking.
And the thing that I was thinking of,
she thought it through, my guy. She thought it through.
Man, the thing that I was thinking of,
other kids and got no punishment because they didn't know no better.
Like, what if she was strung along because she was young, right? Whereas, like, it wasn't even her idea. It was, like, some dude in the back's idea. It was like, hey, you want to live with me or some shit? She was like, yeah. And she like, yeah, how we going to get that to happen? Because she had, like, 3 dudes. I don't know, a dude or 3 dudes. Whoever the fuck was there, they were egging her on, saying it was a good idea.
why did it have to be a dude in the back though?
Because I feel like there has to be a crew of people. It has to be a crew of people orchestrating this shit.
You get the driver and the 2 hop out dudes and the guy waiting at the crib for his girl to show up.
Yo, imagine like if you're trying to kidnap somebody and you do it by yourself. Like you gotta open the door, you gotta throw it in, you gotta close the door, you gotta run back around to the car. Yeah, do the Starsky and Hutch and slide over the hood.
And then you gotta do all the threatening. You better not call nobody, bitch.
Yo, I didn't see shit. And you just drive all like.
I don't know, man. Reminded me of old school when they drove up in the black van and was stealing elderly people. They joined the fraternity.
Right.
Yo, Biz is the worst defense lawyer ever.
He was playing the non-favorable side though.
I wasn't even trying.
True.
Yeah. Shit, man. Ooh, shit. Yeah, I would never have thought of that. Like, you know what? I want to go home. I want to leave home. Maybe close the door. I'd be like, yo, let me think about it. Let's kidnap myself.
Well,
that's just crazy.
I mean, genders do different things differently, man. Like I can see that definitely being a route to take. We use guns to kill ourselves. They use pills. I mean, it's different ways for the same solution. You instead of running away, you get somebody involved to take care of you, and you ask them to kidnap you. Men can't do that.
That sounds like an immediate solution, sort of.
But in all seriousness, she was wrong though. I don't know. I really don't think she should get time. The family should get a fine as she do community service. That's what I would pass down.
Gotta set an example though.
Yeah, I ain't finding that. I'm sending that ass to jail. You want to be away from home? Going juvie. That's cool. Somebody all up in your face every time, telling you when to eat, when to shit, when to sleep, and all that.
Her mom can still do that shit. That's her job. You want to waste more resources? Hell no. Go back home. You show up to the church or wherever I say is worthy of a good experience for community service. A mom, since you can't keep control of your household, I need like $4,000.
Jeez. Can you finesse getting out of jail like that? Like getting out of fucking a situation? I don't know.
What, money?
I mean, you could do it with money, but how you gonna finesse everybody without them knowing and shit is what I'm thinking.
I don't know what you mean.
Well, yeah, nah. Forget it.
I was really with you. I didn't really know where you were going.
No, I'm just thinking, like, I don't know. I'm bringing it to the attention of her being scot-free for it. It's like, I'm innocent type shit. Like,
you think that would be scot-free? I don't think so. You know how you just said that community service sucks.
No. I'm just saying, like, for her to orchestrate this in her head and think, like, oh, I could come back tomorrow and be fine. Or, like, let's say if she does get, like, damn, yeah, my bad. I was just saying bullshit. It's that as a stupid situation, and I'm thinking of every time I think of a new layer of it, I'm just like, it's stupid. It's crazy.
They said she wasted so many resources. I don't think they were looking for her, to be honest. I think they might have said, yo, I'm good. I'm at what's the name house. I'm chilling. And they were like, where you at? And they went and got her.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's one of many cases, but I'm pretty sure like they were looking for her, just not as heavy.
Nah, they weren't looking for her. Somebody she knew called and told them what was really going on, and then they like, oh, all right. And then they hopped in the whip and got her. And case solved thanks to the police. Nah, man, it was an anonymous tip, I bet.
Well, she told on herself apparently. Come here.
Well, that's what happens when anonymous tips come out. You don't never find out.
What if she was like defending somebody where like she told that dude of the situation, and then he was like, "Damn, son, that's crazy. Maybe I gotta, let you escape somewhere." You know what I'm saying? And she like, "Yeah, I need to get out of here ASAP. I'm gonna go to the store real quick. I'll be right back." And then he just drives there with his boys, and then he yanks her like, "Get in the car. Now we really leaving."
Nah, the way they describe. Well, are you talking about this particular case or somebody else?
Nah, this particular case.
What? Her and her moms was going through a stroll, like going on a stroll or something like that. And I guess the girl was like, "Yo, come get me now. I'm here." Well, something like that.
Yeah.
But in any case, man, she should definitely get time for it, in my opinion. So, yeah.
Yeah, she needs time. Just so people don't do this fucking dumb shit again.
This licking ice cream and jizzing on people all over again.
Just want to remind you guys that a pleasant young fella by the name of Tekashi 6ix9ine is getting 2 years. Just saying.
Oh my lord.
Okay, all right. So she deserves 1 year. Okay, I'll just say that since you brought up 6ix9ine, she deserves 1 year.
All right, that's better.
If she snitched, she'll like go back in time. You know what I'm saying? They'll give her negative 2 years.
I don't even think she can snitch on anybody else. That's it. She's the only criminal.
Yeah, but there were people associated with the whole shebang.
In my opinion, they just picked her up under her request.
I bet her mom was screaming like a mug. I didn't even see the video, but I bet her mom was screaming like a mug.
Well, you couldn't hear any audio, so it didn't look like it. She just looked appalled.
What? And her mom didn't try to fight them off?
Fuck no. She live in New York. She know what time it is. You stay still.
They didn't hold no gun? No knife?
Don't mean you ain't got one.
No bat, no crowbar, no chain.
You don't got show force if you hop out of a van. I assuming you got it. Like you hopped out of
a True. You gotta play the game whether you don't got it or not.
No water gun, nothing?
Nothing. No sport.
All right. Well, no sport.
But no, I didn't see much of a struggle, if anything. Yeah. She going to jail for 1 year.
All right, y'all, man. I feel like we already did weird shit on the net with the stolen plane, but I got one in favor of a Christmas holiday. So, Biz, can you pull that up, please?
The fuck?
Oh, damn.
She has some acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
That leap was real, fam.
Yo, she parkoured like a mug.
That kid in the beginning was like, no.
Just crazy.
Yo, but what did she disappear to? Oh, gray sweatsuit was gone, bro. Oh no, she right there. I thought she disappeared altogether. Hold on, like initially, like watch gray sweatsuit, bro. She got out of there.
Right up.
She disappears into the classroom, man. She in Narnia right now.
She like, I'm running into a densely populated place. Ain't gonna get me. Get these dudes.
You're gonna have to pick me, bro.
You're gonna have to fight your way through 10 bodies to get me.
Oh man, I miss doing wild stuff like that, man. For kids, man. Thanks for that episode of Weird Shit on the Internet. Sick.
Oh, the Grinch.
Where's
That
it go?
guy's
You
story.
alright?
He was so mad, bro. He's like, "Fuck Christmas."
He ran up on him, man. Speaking of Christmas, man, what's y'all Christmas list real quick, man, before we head up?
So, I actually got a gift early. It is a Game of Thrones Monopoly. I had to open it because they were going somewhere.
Game of Thrones Monopoly.
Yup. So it's a Monopoly game of Game of Thrones theme. It was fire. It was dope.
So the currency is like what, coins or some shit?
Yeah, it's like a gold coin and silver coin. So the gold represents 5, the coins represent 1, the silver joints.
Man, you got mad shillings in the box.
Easy to lose.
Yo. Oh man, damn! I would play the little like audio box, but yeah, that's copyright shit. But yeah, it has like a little audio box. It's like dun, 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 dun. So I said I'm gonna put it in the bathroom, right? So every time I take a shit, you know, I press play and it's like dun, 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 dun.
Is that the theme song?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Game of Thrones theme.
This man. What I want for Christmas this year, man. I don't really want much of anything, man. I'm just looking forward to going home. That's it, man. I don't need nothing, man. I get on my own
shit. You gonna be around here, dog? You gonna be around here?
I don't live in Norfolk, fam.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll be on the east. I'll be Eastern Standard Time, Eastos.
Ooh.
Do you want to stop by in VA or
shoot, man? If y'all come get me, that's cool.
Yeah, I come scoop you up, man. Yeah. For real.
I'm cool with that, man. Y'all be respectful. Y'all be respectful, man. I will not pay for gas money.
That's rude.
You fucking asshole.
What a jerk. An expensive Uber ride that's free.
And then we'll send you on the bus packing.
That's cool. You paying for that too, right? Nice.
Look, Lele likes it. She laughing at it.
Yeah, man, she's been looking forward to meeting me. That's my homie.
But I'm serious, yo. If you want to do that, we can do that.
Yeah, man. Like I gotta get my kids straight. You know what I mean? Gotta holler at them. It's been a while, but yeah, definitely we can make time for anything. I don't return. I don't return till about you can't even say that stuff online because then people be plotting to rob you while you gone. So yeah, I'll be back.
Yeah. I'll be back.
Right. I won't make any vlogs, I promise. Oh, special guest.
Special guest Lele.
Hey.
The slobbering assassin. Oh,
we don't eat everything.
Yeah, Riri in the spot as well. Say something.
Hi.
All right. Well, there that go.
Did she forget her intro name? What was it? It was
What's your name? What's your YouTube name? What's your YouTube name?
Cat 625.
Nice. Make the channel subscribe.
Shit, one over dad.
Cat 6.
Yeah, as long as you don't be conspiring to create no podcast without us, bro, it's cool.
Man.
I want to address that free track real quick before you go. Free means I don't know what you mean. Like just make it and just like pass it over to you guys. I mean, I'm gonna need some publication, man. We gotta set up a distro kid, get y'all popping on BMI or ASCAP. So that so I can get my cut, bro. Ain't shit free, bro. Ain't shit free.
Ain't shit free.
You don't got an advancement on money, but you gotta pay me.
Yo, Lee, when I think about what you. Well, I'm not getting it for you, but tell me what you want for Christmas, and type it in there while I go ahead and tell you what I want. What I want for Christmas is,
This is an excuse to tell Liz without any type of remorse.
So Riri spoke for me. She said a new laptop so that I won't use hers.
All day long when you're streaming, duh.
I got homework to do, Dad.
All right. So what I want for Christmas, honestly, is for everybody to enjoy their gifts in my house for what I give them. That's what I want. Don't say, "Oh like, God."
This is bullshit.
Oh Jesus.
Look, man. When you here's the thing, man. When you get older, you don't really like look forward to gifts. Really.
Right. I didn't have an answer.
So I mean, I know what Liz is gonna give me is amazing. I kind of have to deal with what somebody in this house had bought for me, and I'm gonna do some amazing things with that. But
it's Santa Claus.
Okay, it's Santa Claus. But all in all, man, I want everybody to be happy with their gifts.
Santa biz.
I got an Nintendo Switch for Christmas.
Hold up, she said, I want a kitchen food scale and a stand mixer so I can get back into baking.
Oh, you about to sell that crack? You better be cracking. I'm gonna hook you up with some Pyrex brand, man. Get you looking right.
Get what you need to do is get you a tripod, get you a nice camera, get you in front of that kitchen, that stove or that oven. Lee is into baking. Oh man, they could go ahead and do a podcast on cooking bacon.
Wear them bike shorts so you can get them booties popping in the frame. What?
What? And she be watching those. And she'd be watching those Netflix shows where it's like 9-year-old kids who are amazing bakers and stuff.
Yeah.
I watch that ass cook all day.
Okay. And she said cooking in general, she said she can share with everyone ultimately. Yeah, man. Listen, man, when you send them, all right, when you send the food, you got to put them in a ice box, okay? Because I don't want no nasty shit.
Y'all should see Liz's. Not Liz. Y'all should see Lee's kitchen, man. Everything's so perfectly placed. Even the dust is there. Like she don't never go in that motherfucker. Bro.
Damn.
That shit pristine, bro. Shit pristine, man. I went in there. She was like, "Don't touch nothing." I was like, "All right."
You see that spider? Been there for years.
I seen that spider has been there for years.
He protects the bananas.
Lee tried to allude that she got OnlyFans strictly for cooking.
That ain't all it's for.
Biz, I will fight you. You was doing a lot of nauseating stuff in that kitchen,
bro.
You was sick that whole time. Now imagine.
Yeah, I was though. But like salt and pepper, man, both of them look like salt, bro. That's it. It's crazy. All that dust, man.
Yeah. So promo time, right? So also, I'm gonna be cutting up a video here, and it should come after Christmas. I'll say that.
Nice.
Liz wants to diss me in a diss track as well, so stay tuned for that. That might happen like never. So
sounds familiar. Sounds familiar.
People just want to diss me, so
sounds
cool.
familiar, bro.
What do people say? Man, you got so many haters, you must be doing something right. So.
Go ahead. How you gonna have this? This is the only nigga to compete with somebody. Be like, you're not better than me. And then when somebody proves they're better than them, and he's like, nah, nigga, I'm too good to do this. Get out of here, nigga.
So,
I mean, LeBron might approach it that way by saying, "Yo, LeBron, I will beat the fuck out of you in basketball. I'm better than you. Let's play." Nah, I ain't about to do that.
LeBron has stats though. That's the difference.
Okay, you took me out. You got me out of there. Oh, you bleaching labor costs? Look, listen. I gave you experience and practice to take care of a man. Okay, so I did you a favor.
Oh, dang. Oh man, she said you threw up all over the place, man.
I did though.
She said labor costs.
She said you pulled a sick back in 2006.
Man, when I was throwing up, it was violent too. Man. I thought it was really dying.
Yeah, I don't know if I maybe I did tell y'all this on air anyway, but I was drinking Jack Daniels and that nigga fucked me up so bad that I threw up all over the side of my bed, and then I woke up. I cleaned the shit, right? I stepped out the room because I was in my dorms. I stepped out the room. I was like, oh shit, I forgot my wallet. So I looked back, turned around, and then I actually threw up all over the fucking wall that was right next to the bed.
That's the third time.
That's awful, son.
What the heck?
That's the third time. I had to clean it the last two.
No, I did the best that I could. Liz came through and like she doused the whole room with bleach. But
you
yeah,
champ, Liz.
That's how I knew she was the one.
I just wouldn't have went over there no more. Like, all right.
For real, like this nigga don't know left from right. What the fuck?
But nigga, I remember throwing up over the bed. It just wasn't on the wall. I don't know how the fuck that happened.
Bro, how do you go? So you got up, went outside like, damn, I forgot my wallet. You turn around and just threw up straight parallel into the wall?
No, I mean like that night I was throwing up, and the only thing I remember was throwing up on the side of the bed.
But
then I went to sleep.
Yeah.
No. But then I went to sleep, and then I woke up. I cleaned up everything. I didn't even look at the wall because I was ready to go and get some food. And then I forgot my fucking wallet.
Where's my wallet?
Yeah.
I turned around, looked directly at the wall, and all I saw was whatever the fuck I ate on the wall.
Oh, so you don't remember doing that?
Yeah, I don't remember doing it. It
might have been somebody else.
Nah, it wasn't nobody else. That was me. I know that was me. Shut the fuck up.
This guy got so drunk he had to throw up twice, and it probably was absorbing him out each time. Like, yo, like when did you put food back?
The next day. But yeah, man, that's my throw up story. I got a couple more, but that's my throw up story for now.
I remember one time I was so drunk I crashed my car, bro. It wasn't like it wasn't bad. Like, only thing I broke was my wheel. But anyway, I get out and I'm like, yo, I can't drive this no more, man. I walk around. I was like, where's the wheel at? I'm definitely stuck.
Dang.
And I had just left 7-Eleven. I had got some nachos and a Slurpee, and I was walking home eating the nachos, drinking my Slurpee. You should have seen me eat nachos with just one hand, bro. It was hard, bro. I had to put my face in it. But anyway, about halfway home, man, I just went down. I just fell down to my knees and just screamed and then just like and I just threw up everywhere. I got up and I kept walking and eating. Yeah, it was pretty weird. I was like literally dying in the middle of the street on the way home. Yeah.
Well, if we're gonna continue off of those stories, I'm gonna make this a very long story short because I don't want to put nobody's business out there. But I remember drinking with this dude. He's my homie, actually. He's a close homie. Something happened. We was all very drunk, and I was saying some rude fucking bad shit in his crib. And I was knocking down everything in his crib. Like, I got pissed. I was like, fucking, like, he had a monitor on his table. I fucking smacked it down. I was like, fuck this shit. And I was fucking up his house. And he like punched me in the ear. And everybody broke it up. I was like, nigga, go the fuck home, bro. I'm gonna walk you home. And then, yeah, that was that.
So when did you throw up?
So I don't throw up when I drink. So that was just a drunk story.
Oh, all right. I was like,
yeah. I probably should throw up when I drink. Yeah. I probably should throw up when I drink, but it's just not in me to throw up.
Well, that's a weird ending note.
Right.
It's a weird way to sign out.
Don't drink and mad. Take it from Kickz. Don't drink and mad.
Don't drink and be mad. Don't drink and drive. And don't drink anything to the point where it just tastes like water.
Oof. Dangerous.
Yeah. Very dangerous. That's for your New Year's stuff. All right. So all right, man. We about to get out of here. No outros. This has been Kickin' Sick BizZness, episode 35. And we out.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Yeah.
Hold on.
Already hitting the screen. I'm lying. What?
Hold on. My bad. Hold on. Riri wants to say something. Go ahead, Riri. Say something, please.
Please subscribe to that channel, please.
We're tired of hearing about that dinner.
Really?
All right, bye.
Please subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you on the next one.
Ooh, that was pretty smooth. Good job, Riri.
That's good, baby. Thank you. All right, y'all. Later.